All right, I am live, and I'm going to be streaming some more Devil May Cry. Anyway, I'm going to be streaming some more Devil May Cry 3. Dante's Awakening. I know there's that subtitle. I just usually call it Devil May Cry 3. It's easier to say. But yeah, jeez. I just got back from Renton City Retro, which I'm going to be honest, it had a couple highlights, if I'm going to be honest. Uh, those two highlights being getting to meet voice actress Wendy Lee and the voice actor Ruben Langdon, who of course played Dante in Devil May Cry 3 onwards, except for the reboot. That was some other guy that played him. And I actually have a little show and tell, and before I do that, I'm going to wait until this ad fucking thing goes through. I'm not wanting to do this while the ad's fucking going. It's bullshit. I wish Twitch would just stop doing that, like, at the beginning of every fucking stream, if I'm going to be honest. But, oh, God. If I have one reason why I should not go through with this tonight, it's because I have a fucking headache right now. But I'll power through this. Just simply because, personally, I think I can, go through with it. Besides, I just needed to kind of, let loose. All that good shit. So I'm going to wait until, the ad break's going on for 90 seconds. That's just lovely. So, all right, I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. That ad break just ended, so yeah, I kind of needed to. Uh, fuck, what is it? I just needed to. I just wanted to watch something for a bit, just to kind of keep my mind off my headache. So, yeah. Anyway, now that the ad break's over, I'm going to go ahead and show off a few things. What I got today. But before I do that, I'm going to show one other thing. So, I got this like a number of years back. I want to say maybe 2018, 2019. I do not remember exactly when I got this, but yeah. I got Cowboy Bebop, the complete series on Blu-ray. But I got autographs from. Okay, the one on the very bottom left is Skip Stelrick, who played Vicious. Let me see if I don't know if I can get this thing to. It's this camera angle. There's one of Ed. And then Jet, Spike, and today I got Wendy Lee's autograph. Oh, and even got Mary Elizabeth McGlynn's signature on my Bebop Blu-ray. I got the entire main English dubcast signing this thing. So this long-awaited completion is finally done. Like, look, I know it may sound tiresome to hear, oh, Cowboy Bebop, greatest English dub. I'm one of those people that would say that simply because it really was a benchmark dub. It was, some will say Citizen Kane's the greatest American film ever made. And you know what? There is a strong support for that claim. It's not my favorite film, personally, but damn, it's good. I'd say it is a masterclass of a film. If you really had to ask me, you know, what I thought of Citizen Kane. And I'm not saying it because, everyone else says Citizen Kane is, like, great. I mean, there is little fucking issue I have with Citizen Kane. That's how great it is. When it comes to rock music, people will definitely bring up the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which is a fantastic album. I mean, there's a reason that's considered a benchmark. Personally, Abbey Road's my favorite Beatles album. Then you have Noir Shush. Then you have like video games like, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Personally, I consider Final Fantasy VI one of the greatest games ever made. And it's also my favorite game, so go figure. But when it comes to English dubs of anime, Cowboy Bebop certainly was the game changer when it comes to English dubs. I'm not saying dubs before Bebop were complete shit or were mostly shit. I would name a few dubs that actually were listenable that were pre-Bebop. Slayers is one of them. I mean, it's not all the acting's perfect, but I mean, it was a listenable dub. What's another pre-Bebop dub that came out? I guess maybe Pokemon counts, but the localization's rather questionable, but different time. I think Evangelion was pre-Bebop, and I didn't think that dub was good. If you had to ask me, but ever since Bebop came out, there was a significant increase in quality of English dubs. Was the localization perfect after Bebop? No, not all localizations efforts made a huge boost. But the voice acting quality certainly greatly improved since Bebop came out. Now, granted, the age of post-Bebop, with that kind of caliber, I mean, a lot of voice actors of that time, yeah, they are not as active. There's definitely new voices involved now, but what I'm trying to say is that ever since Bebop's dub came out, like, it definitely was a sign that, hey, English dubs of anime need to be taken, seriously, just like the work itself, And I mean, shit, look at the Ghibli films. I mean, some of the Ghibli, some of the dubs that, for Ghibli films pre-Bebop, yeah, kind of a little rocky here and there. I mean, some people like them, and actually those dubs I hear are competent. But, shit, I mean, yeah, Cowboy Bebop's dub, I think, is absolute benchmark of English dubbed anime. But then, of course, you have, some of the Ghibli films that came like in the 2000s that had dubs. Like Spirited Away, like, look, even though Princess Mononoke is my favorite anime film of all time, Spirited Away definitely had a better dub than Princess Mononoke. If you really had to ask me which dub was better, it would have to be Spirited Away. Shit, even Howl's Moving Castle has an amazing English dub to it. Ponyo. Actually, most recently, Boy and the Heron. The dub in that one was really good, especially with Robert Pattinson. I mean, good God, he's actually the reason the dub should be watched. But I mean, like, I know I'm on a bit of a tangent about English dubbed anime. My point is that, dubbed anime definitely increased in quality thanks to Bebop. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I have always cited Cowboy Bebop as my favorite English dub. And, I'm someone who really cares about details like that. Like, I really care of showing appreciation to certain titles, Cowboy Bebop did used to be my favorite anime, though, but the one that has never changed is that Bebop still has my favorite English dub ever. Like, it's a perfectly cast dub. Like, and there are some people who say, like, oh, well, I don't watch dubbed anime, but some of those purists do make Cowboy Bebop an exception, because they did find that it was an exceptional dub, and some people actually think it was better than the original version. And you know what? The original version of Cowboy Bebop, not bad. It's just the English dub turned out so damn good, that people had the conclusion that, yeah, this is better than the original cast. That is not to throw shade at the original cast. It's just the English dub happened to have more fitting voices to those characters. Maybe that's why people liked the Bebop dub. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very happy to have the entire main dub cast sign that. I am going to cherish that fucking release. And if Cowboy Bebop ever gets a 4K, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take those discs and just swap them. I'm not fucking replacing that release. Although, who's to say Bebop's going to get a 4K? The series, at least. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Now it's time for me to show you what I did pick up from Written City Retro. I only got one game this year. And I did spot this just as I found out that the standard, the original release of this game was going to be delisted because of the upcoming revised version. So I went and I found. Okay, this fucking glare, I swear. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Never played the series. But you know what? Maybe the time shall come for me to finally play this. Play this series and this game. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this after Persona 5. Here comes another unplanned addition to my backlog, which is insane. But this isn't, and by the way, this isn't just a simple addition. It is I don't know if you caught this, but it is the, come on, where are you? Is it going to show? Okay, I think it's too blurry. It is a Steelbook edition. It's funny because I'm not really, I'm not too crazy about Steelbooks, because I just think it just seems like a fad, but you know what? The packaging looked cool. That's why I went for it. And, yeah, this is what I get for folding it. Seriously, this fucking artwork looks cool. And the inner artwork is okay, but, I mean, I'm not like, ooh, But this, yeah, the full artwork on the front is cool looking, not gonna lie. But yeah, I got myself a steelbook edition of a game. Ooh, and it's Switch exclusive. Yeah, go figure. Because I think Shin Megami Tensei 5 was a Nintendo exclusive or some shit. So okay. So yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5. So yeah, I will play that eventually. But I want to get through Persona. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do Persona 5 and Shin Megami Tensei 5. I think doing those two back to back wouldn't hurt. Anyway, now. Oh, for fuck's sake, Noir. Not now. Okay. Fine, I'll let him in. Damn it. Come in. Okay. Lastly. So yeah, I only got one game at Written City Retro, but there is something else I did get at the con. So Wendy Lee was not the only one I got an autograph from. I actually got myself a print signed by Ruben Landon himself, the guy who voices the character in the very middle of the image you see, as my background, or in the background of the stream. So, ready to see this shit? This is really fucking cool. If and I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist this print. I had to go for it because it's so fitting of my username, my online name on YouTube. So, or on YouTube and Twitch. So, here we go. Oh yeah. Dante with the cowboy hat. Dude, when I saw this print, I thought it looked cool. I'm definitely going to frame this son of a bitch. So yeah. I'm going to show it closer because, yeah. And what he wrote is jackpot. Yeah, so, yeah, this is a very cool looking print here. And yeah, I'm definitely going to frame that somewhere. I definitely am going to frame this probably in here, but when I do move my what do you call it? My little, office studio, I'm gonna definitely have it framed behind me and, definitely make this something to suit, my my streaming stuff, so that way people have something to look at in the background. But yeah. I'm just gonna put this right. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this somewhere. I'm just gonna put it right here. Oh, you motherfucker! You don't want to stay put, don't you? Okay. So yeah. Okay, but seriously, my wallet, man, my wallet's kind of sore. But hey, you know what? I am. Excuse me, my voice is cracked. Oh yeah, kind of like Dante in the first game. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Yeah, but dude, Ruben was a cool dude there. It was nice meeting him. And as for Wendy Lee, I mean, she was nice too. I didn't. And speaking of like Devil May Cry cast members, I do believe Lady was there. The voice of Lady, the voice of Virgil was also there. They weren't kidding when it was a Devil May Cry reunion. I think. No, Nero was Johnny on Bosch. He wasn't there, which is, I mean. Sorry. I had to. I really need to get some water in my system because I'm trying to get through this headache. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play some Devil May Cry 3. Because this party, the Rent City Retro may have ended just recently. This party's not over yet. This party is not over until I play some Devil May Cry 3 tonight. I will continue Devil May Cry 2. It's just, I don't want to play that shit. I really don't. It's not a good game. I will finish that at some point. I just want to play this for now. Because, fuck DMC2. Alright. Let's play some good old Devil May Cry 3. And I can't wait to play the other games. Okay, with the exception of Reboot, because, again, people shit on that one.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
A human. A woman.
I'm afraid I should ask the uninvited one to leave. That is what you want. Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
Alright. So anyway, about Rent City Retro, I'll be honest why, I only said there was a few highlights of that con. So, if you ask me, I felt like this year's Rent City Retro was a little... Okay, it was very underwhelming. I thought it was going to be more the same last year, and what I did not anticipate was that there was... Because, okay, let me elaborate here. Arcade gaming was pretty much the same as last year. There used to be a few pinball machines, but those were not there. There was no supply of water, but granted, it wasn't too hot that day, so there was really no point to... I guess, have water provided. It was shopping was mostly a thing, which, yeah, it's a normal thing with Rent City Retro, but it was just that I felt like most of the con was that, and the guests of honor, and I think that was, like, the big, like, for me, the only reason I felt like I got the most out of that con was, again, the guests. I definitely wanted to go because Wendy Lee was there, and she was the last main cast member to sign my Bebop sleeve. So that was the big reason why I wanted to go. The addition of course, Ruben Landon of Devil May Cry, that was another draw. Yeah, I mean, it was nice for me to pick out a game there, but I mean, that was the only game I got this, today. And I had, like, a few PS3 titles that I picked out last year. So, most of my spending on that con that year was actually the Bebop crew, but that was a given. But it was just... There wasn't really much to do there. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll go Rent City Retro next year. I mean, the fact that I only picked out one game and it was modern, I'm just kind of like, shit. Maybe I just... And also, let's face it, collecting retro games is really starting to climb up in price. I mean, PS1 games, for fuck's sake, was like, or they're going up in price. I mean, Resident Evil, Xenogears, fucking the compilations of Final Fantasy games, it's ridiculous. I mean, Final Fantasy Anthology, which is 5 and 6 for the PlayStation, granted not the best ports to play those, is like $35. No thanks. I don't think it's worth that much. But that's kind of how things are looking regarding like retro gaming. I'm surprised the original Zelda on the Nintendo Entertainment System was like $45, but because that should be going up like 60 or some shit, considering the value of those titles. SNES games they're getting ridiculous too, but yeah, but it is what it is. But sorry, I'm just trying to think of what else is there. I got my ass kicked on 2 tournaments that I was part of. Tekken 8 got my ass whooped. Granted, I was new on that one, so maybe I had no chance on that one. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 couldn't land us. I could hardly land fucking hits on it because the assholes I was fighting kept fucking attacking me when I'm trying to land a fucking move. It was bullshit. Like, I understand like there's a combo system with that game, but I mean, damn. It's like if one person's got the the fucking move, it's like, yeah, fuck. You're kind of screwed if you're the one, I don't know. Some people were just constantly fucking comboing. It was just annoying. It just didn't make it fun. It just kind of got annoying. And granted, I don't play that game very much, but I mean, clearly the ones that have played so much of it, like, they just go fucking ape shit on combos. It's just, yeah. But you know what? At least I participated and tried to have fun playing it. It's just, yeah, it's, yeah. But, you know what? I'm thinking about getting Tekken 8. That game actually looks like a lot of fun. I think there's online play for that one, so I'd like to trade that. I just hope I don't get my ass kicked constantly, but we'll see. Now, Smash Brothers, that's still my jam. That's a game I will never get fucking tired of playing. Too bad the tournament for that was yesterday and not today, though. I would have totally fucking signed in for that. Without a doubt. Because I think that's a fighting game I would have more of a chance of playing. Or actually having some length to go far on with rounds and shit. Which reminds me, I probably should give that game a few rounds tonight. It's been a long time since I last played it. Okay. Yeah, this is why I didn't do this mission last night. I knew it was gonna take forever. Oh, don't fucking tell me this. Okay, good. The diagonal walk glitch is not a... Or the diagonal walk bug is not. Damn. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, no, 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 fuck you. No, you fucking dickhead. I hate this boss fight. No, fuck this. Sorry, I'm not. I can't do this while I'm in this state. I'm starting to get tired. I thought this was gonna help me kind of get through my fucking headache. Now I'm really starting to feel that tiredness now. Like, I am just starting to feel out of it. See, I know this is a short stream. I need to get some rest, man. Damn, I was thirsty. Oh. They should have fucking supplied water there, man. I am just... fuck. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. Till next time. Take care.